Good morning, students. Today I am just writing this in here because today we have to solve the questions answer. So the chapters we have read and up to question number 3 we have solved in yesterday's video, and 4th I have given you for your homework, and question number 5. So today we are having our 12th lecture of chapter number 1, that is crop production and management. Okay, and the question number 5 is explain how fertilizer are different from manure. So this one we have already do in our notebook, that the table form we have already done. Okay, so no need to do it again, but yes, you have to write the question, because after writing the question only you are capable of that this is the answer of this question. Okay, so you may write, and even you have put the page number also, no need to write again. But if you haven't made the table in previous, then you may you have to draw this table below this point question. Okay, moving toward the question number 6. What is irrigation? What is irrigation? Describe two methods of irrigation which conserve water. Okay, this is your question number 6. So first of all we have to be defined that what is irrigation. So its answer is irrigation is the process by which water is supplied to crops at different intervals. The time and frequency of irrigation varies according to different season, crops and soil types. There are various sources of irrigation such as wells, canals, rivers, dams, ponds and lakes. Okay, and the two methods of irrigation which help in conservation of water are, first one is your sprinkler system and second one is your drip system. Now already in our previous lecture I have just given you the work that you have to be explain the sprinkler system and drip system. So if you have explained in that homework, then no need to explain again here, but if you haven't described these two methods, then you have to be described here. Okay, and the answer is already there in the video, the previous video. If you have seen that, then you not get any kind of a queries. Okay, otherwise you have to be just move on the back videos and you can easily get the answers. Okay, clear? Moving to the next one, and the question number 7 is, if wheat is sown in the Kharif season, what would happen? Discuss. You have to be discuss your answer, that if the wheat has been sown in the Kharif season. Okay, so what the effects you have seen? So in this, if it has been shown, then answer that if wheat is sown in the Kharif season, that is beta from June to October, then the whole crop might get destroyed because of many factors such as lack of temperature, the optimum temperature that the wheat crop want. Okay, so lack of optimum temperature, adaptability, availability, of pests, etc. So the Kharif season includes the rainy season, which is not favorable for the growth of wheat crop. Okay, so it has not been shown in the Kharif season. Clear? Okay. Now question number 8 that we are going to solve. So the question number 8 is, Explain how soil gets affected by the continuous plantation of crops in a field. Okay, that why the soil get affected by the continuous plantation in the of the crops in the field. So when the continuous plantation of crops in a field makes the soil poor in certain nutrients such as nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, etc. Plants require nutrients for their proper growth and functioning. When a farmer continues to grow crops one after the other, then all nutrients available in the soil reduce and the crop yield decreases automatically. Okay, clear? Because with the continuous plantation will be there, so it will just take all the nutrients like such as nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, all the taken, and it will make the soil of the poor quality. Okay, so we have to be very much aware of it. Okay, moving toward the question number 9, and the question number 9 is, what are weeds? How can we control them? Okay, so what are weeds and how can we control them? So already we have studied that the undesirable plants that grow along with crop plants are known as weeds. Okay, like Gentium, Parthenium, etc. Okay, are some common weeds. Okay, so the weed are this. Now how we can control this thing? So for that, for the controlling of it, some important methods we have to be used. So some important methods are to control them out. First is weeds can be controlled using weedicide. And okay, what is weedicide? But you know that it is a chemical which has been sprayed in the field to kill the available weeds. Okay, and weedicide will not be harmful to the crop as well. Second is tilling before sowing of crop also helps in removing weeds. Okay, plowing and tilling is there. Okay, because tilling uproots the weeds. Okay, and the best time for the removal of weed is before they produce flowers and the seeds. Clear? Third one is the manual methods of removing weed is with the help of khurpi. Okay, clear? It involves a regular uprooting or cutting, uprooting and cutting of weeds close to the ground. Okay, so these are the three methods which we have used to control them out. Okay, we can either use weedicide chemical, okay, which is not be harmful for the crop, tilling also for the removal of the weeds, and manually with the help of the khurpi we can just remove the unwanted plants which has been grown around our crop plants. Clear? This is your question number 9. Now question number 10 is your flow chart and question number 11 is your puzzle. These two questions I am giving you for your homework. You have to be solved. Okay, that are such easy questions you may do like an activity in your notebook. Okay, clear? So thank you, that's all for today. Your chapter has been completed.